It's happening again. Join me virtually in Ireland next week. Hi, welcome to the Traveling in Ireland podcast. Today is just a short little announcement podcast. But before I tell you all about that, if you haven't had a chance to meet my friend Ollie in episodes 120 or 162, he is the owner of olliestours.com. And today, I'm just going to give you a brief introduction to him as he invites you on a couple of his famous tours.
So we specialise in the Aran Islands and the Cliffs of Moher. Both of these experiences start from Doolin, a small little village on the west coast, or Galway, a larger city on the west coast. So the first one is the Aran Islands. If the Aran Islands are not on your bucket list, get them on quick. They are absolutely phenomenal. Trust me, it's like going to a time machine. The horse, the carts, the old traditions, the stone walls, the landscape, it is phenomenal. There are 3 Aran Islands: Inishmore, Inishman, and Inisheer. We go to Inisheer mainly because it's my favourite. It's a shorter boat ride and it's just loads of fun. We don't have the cookie cutter experience. We bring you all the way there. We're with you the entire time. We do a bike tour or a pony and trap tour, whatever you kind of like. And we also introduce you to some locals for some tea, coffee, and scones. If you like, you can also add on a Cliffs of Moher cruise on the way home. So you can get the Aran Islands and the Cliffs of Moher in one foul swoop. If you don't want to see the Aran Islands at all, you just want to go to the Cliffs of Moher, we offer a really fun experience. 5-mile hike from Doolin all the way to the top of the Cliffs of Moher. Views seen by less than 3% of people. If you want to book, Jodie will give you the details, but we offer public and private tours. Woo!
I've done the Cliffs of Moher tour with Ollie. It is so much fun and so informational. If you want to learn more about Ollie's tours, visit IrelandFamilyVacations.com/Ollie, OLLIE.
By the way, this is my first podcast ad, so it would be really appreciated if you did look up that. Woohoo!
All right, now that that's done, back to the reason for the podcast, which is just to let you know that I am heading back to Ireland tomorrow with my eldest daughter. This is kind of a spring break trip and a trip just us together since my youngest daughter joined me last autumn in Ireland. And I am really excited to do another live from Ireland podcast series. So if you were listening last fall, I tried to do at least a brief episode every night of my trip to share what I'd done today. If there were people that were willing to chat with me, I shared kind of brief interviews with them. It was just a lot of fun. And so I've decided to do it again. So our trip begins on April 8th. That's the day we fly out. So that's tomorrow. And we will be coming home on the 16th. And I am really excited to share what we do, where we go, and the tips that we learn along the way. Some highlights of the trip are the new Book of Kells and Long Room Reimagined experience at Trinity College. So there's a lot going on in the long room at Trinity College. The books, when I was there last autumn, most of the books had been removed. All of the books are going to be removed soon. They are doing a massive restoration of the area. So they've added some new features to kind of enhance the exhibit. And I'm really looking forward to that. While we're in Dublin, we are also going to hop aboard the Vintage Tea Tour. This is actually going to be my 5th time on that tour, which, so you know I love it, right? But it will be her first. So I've taken every member of my family. My husband did it with me. My youngest daughter did it with me a couple years ago, and now my eldest daughter. And I've taken a couple of tours on it too. So really, really a fun experience. If you are interested in checking that out before I share more, you can check it out at IrelandFamilyVacations.com/vintage tea trips and maybe add that to your Dublin time. From there, we are heading over to County Clare for a few days. We're going to stay in an apartment in Lahinch. and we are going to do a hawk walk at the Alwy Burren Experience. So really looking forward to that. I love a good hawk walk, and doing one in the Burren, just it's going to be so fascinating. We're also going to do a day tour of the Loophead Peninsula, which is something that a lot of people may not have heard of, but it's kind of that furthest southwestern part of County Clare. So looking forward to getting back out there with some locals and learning some things that I probably missed the first time I did it a few years ago. From there, we're heading down to County Kerry. We are going to do 2 days on the Ring of Kerry as a self drive. I've done it quite a few times as with a driver guide and with a like a group tour. So we're going to try it as a self drive this time and see how it goes. And I'm definitely going to be doing a seaweed bath while I'm down there. The place that I found, you actually are in a barrel, which will be a new experience for me, but I'm really looking forward to that. And we're going to end at Carton House, which is a 5-star Fairmont property in Kildare. So I'm looking forward to a little bit of luxury at the very end of the tour. Now, like I said, much like last fall, I'm going to be recording daily or as often as possible, depending on my connectivity, sharing the day's experiences, and hopefully some chats with people that we meet along the way. So I hope you will join me over the next week as we travel through Ireland.